It's not that I'm just not making it. I literally had somebody break into my fucking apartment and fucking rob me. I'm glad that you're a single mother of five and that you're making it, but don't blame somebody that literally was assaulted and had her shit stolen. So you're blaming me for being a victim of assault and fucking somebody stealing my stuff so I couldn't call the cops on her? Okay, good to know. I hope you. Never mind, I was gonna make a really mad comment against you. Say, I hope you raise your kids better than to blame the victim, but let me not say that because I ain't gonna drop down to your little. That's crazy. You know it can happen to you just as easily as it happened to me, right? Like, you think I expected that shit to happen? Hell, I didn't. And I wouldn't wish that on even the people that are sitting here making a joke of it. I wouldn't wish it on you. Yeah, I know. That's what somebody told me. That her taking my phone out of my hands, I could deliberately not call 911 is like a kidnapping charge or something. I mean, I'm glad that you're a single mother of five and you're making it. Yeah, the dogs are good. They're slumped right now. I just fed them before I went on live, actually. They're literally, like, fed themselves to sleep. Rocky. I love you there. Yeah, the only reason I'm putting my cash up is because I was trying to get some food, but for myself. Help, and now they're saying something different. But yeah, it could have been a lot worse than what it was. If it wasn't that serious, the cops would have just came. No, she didn't have no key. Like, my landlord set it up. Again, my private landlord set it up. All because I threatened to call the health department because he kept saying, like, when I first moved in, the refrigerator doesn't work. It doesn't have a plug or nothing. And he said he was going to get me a new fridge. And I even have it on text. And I kept asking him to bring me a fridge. And he just kept beating around the bush. And I was like, well, I'm going to call the health department. And I even told him, like, sorry, I'm not actually going to call the health department. You were ignoring me and literally beating around the bush. I need a refrigerator. Like, I was just trying to get him to hear me. And that's what I told him. I said, I'm not actually going to call them. Like, I just wanted you to understand, like, when you say something and make an agreement with somebody, you got to do it, like, period. And I even apologized. And we were talking that whole day. And then he called me. And as he's calling me, I hear a knock at my door. And I don't have a peephole, so I thought it was him. So I, like, cracked the door open, and he was standing behind the girl. And, like, as soon as it started, he went down to his car and pulled his car up, like, ready for her to run out so they could take off. So he orchestrated it and brought her here and then left with her. So my detective said he's going after him, too. They were both getting charged with a felonious assault, home invasion, aggravated robbery and burglary, and then aggravated assault because he orchestrated it all. He even called my neighbors and asked my neighbors, who are my friends, if my dogs bite. Like, that he asked them if my dogs bite. And I didn't even know that. They didn't even tell me that until, like, after it happened. And they told the detective that, too. So that showed that he was planning it before it happened. But it was like, they said that he asked them that, like, maybe a half hour before it happened. And then they fell asleep, not thinking anything of it. I was like, damn, I wish you would have told me that. She stole my iPhone 15. She snatched it right out of my hand so I couldn't call the cops on her. And she stole the cash out of my wallet. Yeah. Hell yeah, I'm going to lawyer up. I don't care if it's a public pretender. It's an easy case. I already have a detective that's on the case. Like, it's so, like, they're screwed. Plus, they're going to track my iPhone, and he's in a rental car. You know those newer rental cars have trackers in it. They're going to put my phone with his fucking rental car. Like, they're done. They fucked up. Like, he doesn't understand. It was my food money and, like, gas money for the week. That's why I have my Cash App pin, because I'm trying to get some food. I got the dogs food, so they're good, but I would like to get something to eat myself if I can. You're getting your hair all over it. No! Don't do that. Rick is such a butthead sometimes. Yeah. And then I've got that one. I still need to get my other tapestries out of storage, but... And I can get an escrow account, which is basically... He's going to have to pay me back the rent that I paid him. And then I can use that to move into it. I'm going to try and move into another place, because I'm not staying here. Like, not after that. Not after what he did. But after, like, this case is over with, they're going to have to, because she's going to have to pay me back for the iPhone that she stole. They're going to have to pay for my, like, me being in the ambulance. Like, he screwed himself. And that girl is stupid. It's all a crock of bull. Okay. I've already showed the fucking detective's card, the police report number. Look it the fuck up. If it wasn't that serious, the cops would have just came and they would have left. They wouldn't have detectives come unless it was fucking actually something serious. Because detectives don't just show up for any petty case. A cop will, a regular police officer will, but not detectives. Try the fuck again. Anybody that has common sense knows that. You realize that I'm going to school for criminal justice, right? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, I'm full of shit, but you can see that big ass claw mark. In my video, you can see that I had a bruise on my face and a lump on my forehead. Like, quit biting my foot. I don't know why you're talking shit. A bunch of bull. Okay. Nah, I'm just gonna keep blocking you. I don't care what the fuck you have to say. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you over this shit when I've already shown proof of it anyways. You can look up the fucking police report number. Look it up. A detective's not gonna come out for no petty bullshit. A cop will. Thank you for the toffee apple, Stephanie and the roses. Like a regular police officer will come, but detectives don't come unless it's a serious fucking charge. Come on now. Everybody knows that. A regular cop will come, but not a fucking detective unless it's actually serious. And I showed his card, the police number that's on the back of it, and the city prosecutor's number. So get the fuck out of my face with, oh, it's a bunch of bull. I literally made a video. You can see the bruise on my face. You still can. There's little cuts right there. There's a big old gash in my neck. I've got a lump on my forehead right here still. Get the fuck out of here with, oh, that's a bunch of bull. Okay. Yeah, a detective just came here for shits and giggles. You're right. You're so right. What's up? How have you been? I can't stand ignorant people. They, like, anybody knows that. Detectives don't come out for little petty bullshit calls. A cop will, but not no detectives, I can tell you that. Yeah, my neighbors actually gave me a fridge, so I'm good with the fridge now. They were nice enough because they had a fridge in their storage unit, and they gave it to me to use, just so I had something. A little, yeah, I was playing Call of Duty. I still am. I was just taking a little breather. Wow. Thanks, Bianca. That was nice of you. It did have a fridge, but it doesn't have a cord, and the seal is broken. That's why this whole thing started, was over a fucking refrigerator. Literally. I didn't know the fridge didn't work until I moved in. Yeah. And he said when I moved in, he was going to get me a new fridge. I even have it on text. And then I kept asking him, and asking him, and asking him. And he was like beating around the bush. So I said I was going to call the, what do you call it? The health department or whatever. And because of that, he got pissed. And that's what started it all. And I even apologized to him. I was like, I'm not actually going to call them. I was just trying to get you to listen to me. Like, you said you were going to give me a fridge. That was part of the agreement when I moved in. You need to give me a fridge, like you said. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he kept beating around the bush, and it just pissed me off. And I even apologized, and we were talking that entire day, and then he baited me to open the door, and I cracked it, and then that girl forced her way in here. And now she don't even know that she fucked herself over, and he fucked himself over, because I'm a tenant. Like, you can't just have somebody come here and, like, try to force me out by, like, putting their hands on me and forcing their way into my apartment. That's stupid. So, he's getting charged, and so is she. My detective said he's getting them both. Not just her. Him, too, because he set it up. He brought her here. He called me to open the door. And then he pulled up his car, so whenever she was done, she ran out to his car and they took off. Yeah, I got them food. They're good. I was just trying to get myself something to eat for real. I'm hungry. I really am. I was just going to get something small if I could, but I've had like 3 people say they would help and they never actually did, so. But my detective's supposed to be off vacation. He was only on vacation for a week, so he should be back Monday. And then we're going to start getting this all sorted out. He said he already talked to the prosecutor as well. What are you doing? Oh! Rick! Oh, he's bad. He's bad. I know he ain't trying to chew on my fucking pillow. Are you for real? Stop. You're out of your rabbit ass mind trying to fucking chew on my pillow. No. He just sat there like, no. That's bad. When I get paid, I want to get them some chew toys. I need to get them some more chew toys. Or like them bones, the long-term bones or whatever. Hey! Rick. You better stop that shit. I know that, but again, it's a private landlord. But he still, like I said, whenever I paid first month's rent deposit to get in here, he agreed to give me a new fridge. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was pissed off. That's what started it all over a fridge. All over a refrigerator. That's all it was over. How fucking stupid. How stupid. Just over a refrigerator. Yeah, a lot of good it's done me. It's all good because he's gonna have to pay me back my rent and then I'm gonna move. Do you have to step all over Rocky? Come on, you are way too big to be stepping on him. He just wants to say hi. You're weird. No, I'm not. I have an apartment in mind. Yeah. I'm not going to say where, but I do have an apartment in mind. And they're having a rent special. And it's a 2-bedroom townhouse with a basement. And it's nice. It's really nice. They just renovated all of them and kicked a bunch of people out. Yeah. Well, I ain't staying here. I don't... If he's willing to do something like that, what makes you think he's not willing to do it again? Girl, I have been busy. I literally got assaulted. I had a fucking woman, like, force her way into my apartment, steal my iPhone, steal my cash, and my private landlord's the one who brought her. Do not step on the gun. Are you fucking for real? You're stepping all... Oh my gosh, hold on. You're stepping all over Rocky. Are you kidding me? You big old baby. No. Rick, there's not enough room. What? You're so clingy. You're such a clingy little baby. Girl, I literally, like, got assaulted, bro. What did he do? He's the one who brought the girl here. Like, he brought her here. And she forced her way into my apartment. She fucking assaulted me. Snatched my iPhone out of my hand so I couldn't call 911. Stole my money out of my wallet. The dogs ran out. I had to go grab them. And then he took off with her. So, that's what the fuck he did. All over a refrigerator. Because when I moved in here and I paid first month's rent deposit, the fridge didn't work. And he said that he'd get me a new one. And he never did. And I kept bothering him about it. And he kept asking. No, it wasn't his wife. No, it wasn't his wife. I don't know who it was. That's the thing. But his wife, I've seen his wife. Hell yeah, I called the cops. I didn't. Somebody passing by did. I like yelled for them to call the cops because she snatched my phone out of my hand so I couldn't. And she stole it, so... But yeah, there's a detective that's on the case. A detective took over because it was such a violent offense. It wasn't just no petty little police officer like thing. The actual detective had to be called. And he's the one that's he said he's going after both of them. And they're both gonna get felonious assault, aggravated burglary and robbery, home invasion, and aggravated assault. Yeah, I'm using my dad's old phone. My dad literally gave me like his work phone just so I had a cell phone to use. Like, because she stole my shit. She literally snatched it. I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about suing the fuck out of him, taking over this building, and me being the landlord and renting out these other apartments. Why? 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 You just have to be in the middle, don't you? I've got my piece, so I can't really say for sure if I'm, like, I don't know for sure if I'm safe, because I don't know if he'll do something to retaliate again, especially now that detectives are involved. But I keep my piece with me now, everywhere. Before I didn't take it with me everywhere, and I didn't like have it close by. I would just put it up, you know, in case I needed it. But now I do. So, but if anybody be willing to help with just a little bit so I could get something to eat, because I am hungry. The dogs got food, so they're good to go. But like I said, she stole my phone and my freaking money out of my wallet. I had cash, and that was my food money and my gas money for the week. Yeah, he just wanted to make sure I had a phone that, like, if something happened, I could call, you know. If he had money, he probably would have given me money for the week, so I could at least have food and gas, but I was just grateful that he gave me his work phone, you know, because this was his work phone. Like, he literally, I know, he really did. I'm just going to scooch in over here. He literally, like, walked over Rocky. Stepped on Rocky, and I don't know why Rocky lets him do it, but he just stepped over Rocky and got right on the middle console. Just to sit there. Just to sit there and stare, huh? You just sleepy, huh? You sleepy, baby. Ever since, he's been, like, glued to me. He was already clingy before, but now he's, like, really, really clingy. I know. He's a big old baby. I don't know why you didn't bite her. You could have bit her. Why didn't you bite her? Why didn't you bite her for me? He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'm just waiting on my detective to get back. He was on vacation for a week. I think he's supposed to be back Monday, so I'm excited for him to get back because he's the one that's actually going after them. But I still keep my piece next to me all the time now. God forbid if they try to come back, I'm going to defend myself. I don't give a fuck. And the detective said I have every... Oh yeah, I start next week. I start the security job next week. Yes, ma'am. Do you have to sit on the console? You're going to break it. Yes, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Yeah, thank you. I really am excited to start my security guard job. I know, Amber. Oh, yeah, close the dark. So does this one. It's supposed to be like the Scream. He's like, what's your favorite scary movie? Nuh-uh. He had every right to bite her. The cop said I had every right to pew her. Like, she was in my apartment. She forced her way in my apartment. I have every right to defend myself. My dog has every right to defend me. You didn't know what to do, but they've never seen violence. My two dogs have never seen violence before, so they just don't know. They didn't know what to do, that's all. They didn't know what to do. Like, really. They've never seen any kind of violence, so... Yeah, I'm good now. I mean, I'm okay. I'm here. It could have been a lot worse. She could have had a weapon and took me out of this world entirely. You know what I mean? But thankfully, she didn't have no weapon. Really, she just clawed the shit out of my neck and then hit me in my back, and I fell down the stairs. And then she punched me in my forehead. I know, right? Over a refrigerator. Yeah, I know. I was worried about that, but I'm a good worker, so I'm good. No, I didn't fall. She like hit me in my back, and the girl that assaulted me, she forced her way into my apartment and stole my iPhone, so I couldn't call the cops. And then I went to grab the dogs because the dogs ran out in the hallway. And when I grabbed them, she hit me. I don't know her. My private landlord brought her here because when I gave him first month's rent deposit, he said he was going to get me a new fridge and fix my window. And I kept bothering him about it. And I was like, okay, if you're going to beat around the bush, I'm going to call the health department. And he got pissed when I said I was going to call the health department. And I even apologized to him and said I wasn't really going to call the health department. I just wanted a fridge. And we were talking that entire day. And then he called me, and I heard a knock at my door, and I thought it was him. And it was him. But he brought a female with him. And as soon as she forced her way into my apartment and was like, what's up? You need to go. You need to go. Or I'm going to make you go. I said, you ain't making me do shit because I'm a tenant here. Yeah, like he has to go through the courts. And the courts ain't going to do nothing because I already paid him rent and everything. That's a good idea. Huh. That's a good idea. I never thought about that. But she stole my iPhone, so I don't know why they didn't just track my iPhone immediately. Of course, I filed a police report. Of course, there's detectives involved. The detectives automatically came because of how violent the offense was. Like, it wasn't just an assault. She broke into my home and then assaulted me. She stole my iPhone, stole the cash in my wallet. What's up, Desiree? That is a good idea. I don't have a Ring camera, but I need to get cameras. Everybody's been telling me to make an Amazon wish list and post it on my TikTok, and I'm thinking about doing it. Maybe somebody be nice and order the cameras. Because I know there's cheap cameras too. You ain't got to get expensive ones, but as long as it records 24/7. Oh, you're good, girl. I'm so hungry. That's why I got my Cash App in, because she stole my food money and my gas money for the week. So I was trying to see if anybody'd be nice enough to help me with enough to get some food. The dogs have food. I just wanted to get something to eat. I am hungry. Rick, you are ridiculous. He does anything for attention. He's literally sitting on the middle of my couch. It's whatever you can help with. I just wanted to get something to eat. Yes, I'm in the same apartment it happened at. I don't have the money to move. I gave him first month's rent deposit. So, but it's all good because he doesn't have a key to my door. That's why he knocked. That's why he had to knock. He ain't even got a key to my door. And the detective told him he's not allowed to talk to me. He's not allowed in my apartment, whether I'm here or not. He ain't got no key to my door. And I got my piece on me now all the time. So, good luck, because next time it's not going to be so easy on them. He'd be very dumb to come back. And he realized, because then, tell me why 2 days after the fact, I was going to leave, and I was going to work, and he was outside, and he was like, my neighbor was outside, too, and we were talking, because she's my friend. She's the one who told me about this place. And he was like, I'm sorry, Jordan, I'm really sorry. And she was like, I was like, no, you're not. I said, you ain't sorry, you're just sorry you're about to be fucking locked up. That's why you're sorry. You're just trying to apologize so I won't press charges, but it don't matter. You're going down, bud. There's even a cheap one on TikTok Shop. Oh yeah, I've heard of the Waze camera, yeah. I went through hell to get this apartment, and then just for that to happen. I know. And now, but it's okay, because what they'll do is they'll make him pay me back the rent that I paid him, and I'll use that to move into another place. But if anybody be nice enough to help with just enough so I can get something to eat, I really am hungry. I've been through the ringer the last week for real, and I'm just hungry. I didn't really have an appetite the first couple days after it happened, but I am hungry. No, you're not sitting on my lap. You're too big. You're not a lap dog. You're not a lap dog. You're too big to be a lap dog. Thank you for the toffee apples. No, you're not getting on me. You're good right there. Holy crap, there's 1,000 people in here right now. Thank you for the toffee apples. Yeah, he's my baby. Well, what's up, everybody? Not here. It's called an escrow account. Look it up. After he had me fucking assaulted, hell yeah, that judge is gonna make him give me my rent money back so I can move. Yeah. You think that judge is gonna be not gonna be like, that judge is not, yeah, no. Because I'm going to tell them I don't feel safe here. How can I feel safe here after that happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I shouldn't have to not feel safe where I live. And not know if he's going to do something else after that. With your fake ass account. I don't know yet. My detective is on vacation. I don't know how many times I got to say that. He's on vacation for a week. Well, that was like 2 days after it happened, so he should be back Monday. But he said that they're going to get felonious assault, aggravated burglary and robbery, home invasion, and aggravated. So, those are all. Yeah, I already looked at other apartments. There's one that I'm thinking about. That's pretty nice. I know, right? That's what I said. They should have arrested him and her. They should have tracked my iPhone. But I guess there was 3 shootings on my side of town, like the entire side of town. So that's why. I don't have a fucking Ring camera. Did I ever say I had a Ring camera? Why do you guys say stupid shit like that? Like, you're trying to twist shit. Yeah, my detective went on vacation. He was like, I'm sorry that, you know, my vacation was coming up, like, when this happened, but don't worry, your pretty little head, I am gonna get them both. He was only on vacation for a week, and it happened Saturday, so he should be back, like, Monday. Amber, thank you for putting my cash out. I just want to get something to eat, man. I'm hungry. Rick, you're getting your hair all in my face. You see what I mean? He's so clingy. He's like, just pet me. Just pet me. You should have bit her. You should have bit her. Watch, you should have bit her. He's like, I know I should have bit her. I'm gonna get off here for a little bit. He's got his hair all in my face, and I can't freaking quit. He's a gentle giant. He is. He's a big old baby. But I'm gonna get off here for a second. I really am hungry, but nobody's fitting to help, so it's all good. It is what it is. Oh yeah, she wasn't even worried about the dogs. And the dogs weren't really like... They've never seen violence before, so they didn't know what to do. You're getting your hair all over me. I gotta get his brush and brush him. Quit. You're not getting on my lap. You're too big. You can sit right there, though. Yeah, really, the dogs just took off running. Like, they just ducked off and left me here. They really did, though. My dogs really did. Like, they took off and left, and I had to go chase them. I was more worried about my dogs than myself. Really? Just take my spot? You're a dick. Oh, you got your hair in my eye. I'm gonna get off here, though, for a minute. I gotta plug my phone in, and I'm hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because the people that said they were gonna help didn't even help. And I'm hungry, but I gotta figure something out. I'm hungry as fuck. And I'm kind of getting aggravated because I haven't eaten in like days, literally. That's fucked up. Wow. I didn't even think about that. You really took my spot. I had like